K2000, but keep your eyes on lanes 4 and lanes 5. There we are, France underway. Big, deep strokes at the start of this men's K2000 metre final, getting that stroke rate up to get them off the start quickly. But already it's the two German crews, both paddling those black boats in lanes 4 and lanes 5. It's Schultz and Frank in lane 4, Jakob SCHOPF and Max Hoff in lane 5. And don't forget, this pair of Hoff and SCHOPF, they won gold in Poznan. They won by 2.5 seconds, which may not sound much, but that is plenty over 1,000 metres. And a good start by the Germans once again, Johnny.
Wow, I mean, that's pretty impressive. They just hopped out there. They really gave themselves that lead straight on, so then they can relax into the race a little bit more. We can see it looks like the Australians are really going with it. That's a fantastically talented crew. Jordan Wood in the back of that there. He is just an incredible hard worker. He's just going to push himself into the ground all the way to the finish line of this race.
Yeah, that Australian pair of FITZSIMMONS and Wood, under 23 world champions back in 2015. Really pushing this field again, once again today. Wood and FITZSIMMONS currently sitting in the silver medal position, just ahead of Germany's second crew, and it looks like Australia are moving up and closing ground on Hoff and SCHOPF. But don't forget, this pair, the German pair, will have a big, strong finish.
Absolutely, they know they can go out at this pace and they know they can survive it. So it's going to be interesting to see, are they just playing it a little bit cool in the middle of the 1,000 metre here as they go through the 500 metre mark? Are they just legging it out to give themselves a bigger finish? They are already pulling ahead of Frank and Schultz there, though.
Well, Hoff, the stroke in the front seats of that German K2, yeah. 36 years old. SCHOPF just 19, so 17 years separating the two. FITZSIMMONS and Wood of Australia just half a second down on Germany. Schultz and Frank of Germany staying in contention with their teammates.
Absolutely, two legends in the boat there of the past, the current and the future in that boat. Absolutely fantastic paddlers they showed last weekend, and they're going to put a masterclass on as they come down the last 250 metres.
They are through that 250 metre mark. Hoff and SCHOPF of Germany have a boat length now on the Australian pair, who can lift over the last 200 metres.
We've got France coming through there. They're really coming through strong. There's a few crews. The Italians are still in it. As we pan out now and we see who's still up there. Yes, we've got Italy have pushed through, France have pushed through, they've both gone through, Australia and the second German crew. Oh wow, we see Cyrille CARRE putting his head down. Look at that paddling.
And what a finish we are about to witness. CARRE and HUBERT of France are closing that gap on Germany. Have they got enough space to take that gold medal? It's going to be extremely close. Germany are fading, France are still powering. Who will take gold? It's so difficult to differentiate between those two, France and Germany. It looked like France had the momentum. It looked like Germany was fading, but it looked extremely close on that finish line.
It is good. It is definitely good, but is it first?
And amazing, Johnny, to see the different race plans that people have over 1,000 metres. Yes. It was Germany, Australia. For most of the race, we barely spoke about France. And then they were there at the right time, potentially for that gold medal.
Absolutely, and we didn't speak about, Slovakia, Italy, you know, Australia were out there early on, looking like they're going to be contenders, and they certainly tested themselves. So there is, you're going for your race plan, but it's also these World Cups, there's an element of just seeing what might be the best race plan for the bigger championships later in the year. The Australians had a brave plan today, which maybe didn't pay off, or maybe that's just where their form is now. They'll go and assess that and come back, but that was just absolutely brilliant to see. You know, Cyrille obviously really likes this race course. He seems to come alive when he's on it, and in that K2.
Well, yeah, CARRE of France is a former world champion in this event. He was pairing up with Philippe Collin back in 2007.
Wow, and it's impossible to tell from that vantage point that we've got there who is leading. As you say, there was a momentum from the French, but then the Germans, they did keep their strokes going